It is Auburn Day here in Texas, and I'm joined by Tigers quarterback Payton Thorne. Payton, a little bit of an interesting year last year. Tell me some of the things that you're going to take away from it and carry into this season.
Absolutely. There's a lot of things you can learn from last year. For me personally, getting there in the middle of the year, had to move along quickly, get to know everybody, get to know the system. And then as the season went on, obviously it was not what we wanted, not what I wanted personally for the season. But we have a lot of guys that went through that last year who now have something to learn from. And, there's all types of instances that you can look back on and say, hey, we need to do that differently this year, and we need to remember what happened here. And so there's a lot of things that if you look at it the right way, you can learn from. So, I guess I'd start with that.
One of the things that stands out to me is your rushing explosion, over 500 yards on the ground. You had never come even close to that. What was it that allowed you to do that last year?
I would say it was just kind of what was needed. We couldn't throw the ball the way that we wanted, and the way that I've been used to, and there's a lot of different reasons for that. And so was able to run the ball. I've always felt like I have pretty decent speed. I was a multi-sport athlete growing up, and so I've never been on an offense where the quarterback run game is kind of like part of the offense, like it is with Coach Freeze. And so I had a lot of fun being able to run the ball and take some hits here and there and try to get in the end zone.
No secret, it was a little bit of a double-headed attack last year. How good does it feel to be the guy this year?
It feels really good. It was a unique situation last year, something that I've never experienced, and not many quarterbacks, I guess, do. And so it feels good right now where we're at. Obviously competing every day, trying to get as good as I can possibly be. That's what motivates me, and I'm excited for what's to come this year.
A lot of new pieces this season. Anybody stand out to you?
I would say everyone wants to talk about the receivers. Everyone wants to talk about Cam Coleman. He's easy. Well, you'll hear about him plenty. Robert Lewis has been awesome. Keandre Lambert-Smith has been a great addition here in the summer. And then Sam Jackson is a roommate of mine. And I played with him before, and I think he's very underrated and can do a lot of great things. I know our coaching staff really likes him a lot, and he provides a different spark to the offense as well.
Not trying to get too far ahead of ourselves, but it's a 12-team playoff this year. Are you guys looking at that as some motivation to say, hey, we don't have to be the best to get in?
Absolutely. You look at some of these projections that have come out, and obviously those don't mean anything, but I think I've seen like 3 of them, and 2 of them had 4 SEC teams, and 1 had 5 even. And so you look at that and you go, it's a 16-team conference now, I believe, and you win enough games, you win 9, 10 games, you're going to have a great chance of being in there. And so, that does change your outlook on a season, and we're excited about that and excited about that change.
All right, Payton, well, best of luck this year, and the Tigers get things started against Alabama A&M on August 31st. Reporting in Dallas with coverage you can count on, Max Cohan, WAAY 31 Sports.